If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's Fifa Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some more insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into this video. So guys, we got a couple different filters for you to try out today. The first of them actually being my favorite. There's a couple different ones in here that we haven't really looked at. So let's go ahead and dive right into one you have seen before, but it's working really well for me. So what we're going to be looking at is gold common Brazilian right backs here. So in this filter, there's quite a few cards. We got Emerson, we got Junior Kaikara, we got Danilo, and I'm pretty sure you can also move out and do gold rare as well. So then we could just do gold because Bruno Perez is up in price as well. So if we just do gold here, let's take a look at what these prices are looking at. So this is going to work because these Brazilian commons aren't going for a ton right now. Typically, these are like 14 to 1500 coins, but they've dropped in price, which makes it really easy to kind of deal with these. So I should have picked that Emerson up. Is he still there for 900? That's a deal on that card. Oh, someone already bought him and listed it up 1200. All right. So these cards, as you can see here, are going to sell for 1200 coins. So when you buy it, when you sell it 1200, you're going to lose 60 on tax. So anything 1100 or less is actually going to be profit for you. Now, if you do actually pick a card up for 1100, it's only going to be 40 coins profit after tax. But profit's profit, so I just go as high as I possibly can when I'm searching. Now, you can try sniping with this. What I've found is sniping isn't really worth my time unless I'm on really late at night, because I find that just a lot of people snipe on this filter because I think it's just a really popular filter in general. Where I feel like I make a majority of my coins with this is when it comes to bidding. That's where I really see some serious profits coming in. So let's see if we get that. We don't even get that one for 1100, and that was like the worst deal we could have gotten. So if we go into bidding here, now it might be kind of messed up. So let's go into bidding here. So there's a couple there that are getting mass bid on here for 1000. So that's something I recommend when it comes to bidding on these cards. Is I like to go basically, I start with gold common Brazilian right back. I'll go in here and mass bid every single card I can for 1000 coins a piece. Now you can see, like right here, Danilo. I know Danilo goes for a lot more coins than just like the 1200 that the other ones are gonna buy for, which is a big point when it comes to this as well. That guy on Bashitas or whatever this one is, what's he? Bashek is basically going like 1200. But if I go take a look at Danilo on Footbin, for example, here, he's going 1900. So I know I can actually bid a lot higher on him. And it's the same thing with Emerson. If I go take a look at Emerson here, he sells 14 or 1300. So I can bid higher on him as well. So that's something you have to keep in mind when you're kind of buying these cards, is some of them go for more than others. So when it comes to bidding, that's kind of the advantage we have, is we do have the ability to bid more on those and less on the others that you kind of miss out on with sniping, because you can only snipe up to a certain amount basically. So we're going to keep an eye on these Danilos on our transfer targets here and kind of see what the deal is. Someone bid 1700 on that one, so you're going to go ahead and remove it because he's selling for 1900 right now. So that's kind of the idea with this filter, is it's very adaptable and you can just move around with it. Now, again, you could try sniping, not really my type of thing. I prefer to do bidding almost always. But moving on to our next filter, this is one that's changed a lot, but I kind of wanted to show you it again and show you what I'm doing with it. So if we go goalkeeper, rare gold, goalkeeper, nation, France, we used to be able to do this really well because Areola used to be a lot more expensive, right? And you could do him and Maignan in this filter. But I feel like a lot of people have moved away from this filter because Areola's dropped a lot in price. Now, we can see he's going to sell for 1800 coins. We'll call it 1700. He'll basically insta sell here. So selling at 1700, you lose 85 on tax. So anything 1600 or less is going to be profit. And I honestly feel like it's not too difficult usually to pick up these areolas. Again, that's the minimum profit there is if I pick a guy up for 1600 here, I'm really not making much at all. But we're searching 1600 or less. So all those cards that pop up for less than 1600 will pop up. And you can even, if you don't even want to pick those cards up for 1600, you could lower this to 1500. You could lower it to 1400, whatever you want to do. You can adjust your buying price for how much profit you want to make per card. We missed that one for 1500 there. But I feel like a lot of people have moved away from this one because Magnan has relatively held his price, whereas Areola has dropped. I mean, even Magnan's only like 2,400, so they're only like 700 coins difference in price. So this filter is actually still kind of a banging one, I feel like. But yeah, it does become really, really easy when these prices change and people just kind of move away from these filters. 3 cards popping up there. I mean, it's not much picking them up for 1600, but you'll never go broke taking profit, boys. So, I mean, I'm just picking them up, I guess. Wish there were some popping up for less than 16, though. Let's see. But we'll go ahead and we'll move on to our last filter here. Come on, I just want to see one more. But our last filter is a bit of a weird one, which we'll show you here in a second here. We will show you in a second. So basically, we'll jump in here. What we're going to be looking at is we're going to go over to the Bundesliga, and we're going to be looking mainly at Bayern Munich midfielders here. And if we just have a look, basically the cheapest rare gold Bayern midfielder here is going to be Sabitzer, and he's coming in at about 2K, a little bit under. So this is the first way you could do it, is just go rare gold Bayern midfielders. You got Sane in here. Gnabry will typically pop up around these prices. However, he's in team of the week right now, so his card doesn't have a ton of supply and isn't popping up much. So again, selling at 1700, 1500 or less. Oh, Sane. He's like 2400 right now. That'd have been a nice pickup. Come on now. So this is the first way, is you can just go rare gold Bayern Munich midfielders. Now, something you can do as well, come on, give me that. Oh my goodness, I stink. Something you can do as well is kind of mess around with the price ranges. So, for example, if I were to go like Nation Germany here, and I bump this up to, I believe, 25, basically none of those other guys will pop up because their minimum price is, yeah, so you can see the only thing we're seeing here is Kimmich. You won't get Sane, you won't get Muller, you won't get any of those. So, and you can also take off Germany, and Coman will be in here as well. So the reason you can use this filter, which is nice, is basically you can just go to the 59th minute and compare price and try to get deals on these cards. So it's kind of more of a high budget filter that you can also use for bidding. If you want to go like Bayern Munich midfielder, set the min buy now to like a high value basically, and then just look through for bids with that high buy now set, because it will only give you the cards that hold a lot more value. So you take a look at this Goretzka, you take a look at this Kimmich, and see exactly what their prices are on Footbin, and see if they're worth bidding on. So I check Goretzka real quick here. Click on him. Goretzka's selling for about 86K. So what, 86K, you lose 4.3 on tax. That's kind of a good deal. Okay, not anymore. Not interested in that now. Then I take a look at Kimmich here, and it just gives you a lot of those high rated cards to look at once. Now, Kimmich sells for 26, lose 1,300 on tax. I would like this deal because what? We lose 1,300 at 26. We're going to get 24,700 coins. No longer want that deal. And you can just quickly keep rotating through these cards, learn their prices, and win them really easily. But guys, that's going to be for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.